guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm talking about, like, 'cause my baby's almost 1. He just turned 11 months old the other day, so it's crazy to think as I'm thinking back to the whole year. And so today I'm going to talk about like things that I wish I would have just like stayed and done, or things that I wished I did. So I'm going to talk about things that I'm glad that I actually did with my baby. And I just want you to hear that as well. And if you're new parents, or if you're soon to be new parents, like you're starting the journey to planning for family, congrats. If you look on my channel, I have a lot of stuff about motherhood. So I hope you really enjoy this video and you get some tips. So from birth, I want to say that I did this. So I actually, due to what I was doing prior to what I'm doing now, I worked at like a grocery store in the bakery department. So I would wake up at like 3 in the morning. I would go in and then I would bake. I was also assistant manager at the time. So I would always have to go out, get up early my whole pregnancy. And so I would do that, and I would be running around lifting heavy things, obviously to the limit. I had a limit that I was allowed to by my doctor, and if I needed help, I would find help for the heavier stuff. So I did leave like about 4 weeks before my due date, which was recommended by my doctor because of obviously what I did for a living at the time. And then I took about 12 weeks of maternity leave, I think. But I also didn't return back. Like after that 12 weeks, I'm like, I cannot come back full time. Like I left that work, and I found some, because I also just like recently graduated with my college degree. And so I wanted to more pursue that. And so that's what I'm doing. And I love that I at least took that much time off. I did get paid by the state because I took maternity. But I wish I lived in one of those countries that you get like a year or 3 or whatever to be with your kid, because those are the crucial years that they need you. But I'm working only part-time during like the later afternoon. So it's only like about like 3 to 4 hours that I'm not home. Another part I wish that I did more was skin to skin. Like, yes, like when I was breastfeeding, I did a little bit of that, but sometimes he had his outfit on. And so it wasn't like he was fully naked, or, well, with his diaper on, obviously, but like fully like skin to skin. And I think that might have helped with our breastfeeding journey. If you have not seen that video, go back to I'll try to link it in the description box for you to watch. But I did at least 4 months of like trying to combo feeding, because he did not have like a good latch. It was like fine at the hospital, but like always, like they're only like a day old, so they don't really know. And then when we got home, it wasn't really that great. So he was always hungry. So I wish I still did skin to skin. And I believe that would have helped a lot of our breastfeeding journey. So one thing that I also wish I kind of did with my son, was that, like, obviously, like, I occasionally, of course, went out alone. But I like to do it with my husband, because it just made me more at ease as a new mom. Like, am I doing everything okay? And I have a second person to give me the support. But I wish I would do more things outside by myself with him. The fourth thing would also be me baby wearing. I like baby weared him probably for about a month and a half. And I don't know if I couldn't figure out how to do the the wraps. So I don't think he liked it as much at the time, or the wrap didn't like that I had that he didn't like. So I wish that we did it more, because, and then obviously that would help me a lot, and I didn't have to always get out the stroller with his car seat. It would have just helped out about going out, and I think I would be more of a peace with that. And another thing that I wish, like, I knew before I like quit breastfeeding, was that I would consistently like talk to a lactation consultant. And I wish I worked a lot harder with like the pumping, on demand feedings, and tried that, but I just didn't at the time. I don't have family that ever breastfed. Maybe my cousin, but I never asked her. And so I wish I did. Now with my next kid, I definitely will. But it was just so much harder then. So I wish I just pumped and fed more on demand when my baby needed. I should have also reached out for help with my breastfeeding journey. Sad, but it came short. And then if I like obviously pumped, I could have like stored more milk, so he didn't have to be on formula for that long. But now I also wished like I had like more boundaries set between my family and like what I wanted to do with my kid, because like as when I was breastfeeding, they're like, oh, just give him formula, but they weren't like encouraging me to breastfeed. So like I got discouraged by them. And so I wish I had more boundaries set that I did with this baby. But I've always felt that I did what was right at the time for him. And at that time, I didn't understand that. Like, obviously, I was a first-time mom trying to learn how to breastfeed. I wish I just stuck to my instinct and just had really clear boundaries with them to not talk to me about this. This is what we want. So I wish I did that. And then I wish that I also could have also been open when I needed time when he was younger to have a break. I was not always the best at asking if like someone can like take a break. Like once like I started back to work, my parents were like, oh yay, we're excited, we're gonna see him, because I had him all the time and I would hardly go over there. But another thing that I wish I have done is not introduced him to formula so soon, because I was struggling nursing. I wish I just would pull it through, but that's what I did. And then also not giving him a pacifier and waiting like for like a month or two after we got used to breastfeeding. I think that also could have been one of the factors, but I'm going to try my hardest when I have my next kid to also not do those things. But also a next thing, I'm trying not to make my kid like addicted to the screens, but sometimes when I need to do something or work on something, I just turn on some like little baby lullabies. But I sometimes wish I did not do that. I like tried to find like busy toys that he would have done. So that's one thing I would have done different, is like not really introduce screen time. But yes, it is limited. Some days he doesn't watch it. Some days he watches it more than others. But I wish I did that different. So I hope you liked that video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.